is a highly specialized interceptor designed to destroy its target by direct impact. Unlike other systems that rely on explosions near the target, this hit-to-kill technology reportedly ensures that the missile is destroyed upon contact. In fact, as per reports, the PAC-3 has been successful in Ukraine, taking down maneuvering ballistic missiles, including Russia's advanced Kinzhal missiles. Reportedly, America is pinning hopes that if the PAC-3 can handle those kinds of advanced threats on land, it could potentially do the same at sea. But here's the catch, and it's a major catch, by the way. As per reports, the US Navy has not battle-tested the Patriot on its ships yet. And tests so far have only been conducted using virtual environments and simulated launchers, while real-world deployment is still on the horizon. As per reports, adding the PAC-3 to the US Navy's arsenal could offer an additional layer of defense, one that could prove valuable in a high-stakes conflict with China. And as per reports, the US Navy's current missile defense systems, like the SM-6, are effective but limited. The SM-6 can reportedly target threats at long range and even in space, but it does not offer the same close-range agility that the Patriot does. As per reports, with China's hypersonic missiles capable of both high speed and high maneuverability, having a system like the PAC-3 that can track and intercept these fast-moving threats at close range could be a potential game-changer. According to reports, Japan, one of America's key allies in the Indo-Pacific, has been identified as a potential site for joint production of the PAC-3 missiles. And Lockheed Martin, the missiles manufacturer, is reportedly pushing to ramp up production, and they're also looking to set up a new production line for the Patriot missile in Florida. So why does the PAC-3 hold so much significance? You see, this all comes against the backdrop of escalating tensions in the Indo-Pacific and South China Sea, with China flexing its military muscle and the US bolstering its defenses. The region is becoming a flashpoint for geopolitical competition. The deployment of Patriot missiles on the US Navy ships is reportedly more than just about defense. It's about maintaining a strategic edge in an increasingly volatile region. And as China's missile capabilities continue to grow, the Patriot missile system may just be one piece of the puzzle in America's efforts to safeguard its interests and counter China's growing influence in the region. As the US-China trade battle heats up, let's tell you about a crucial weapon that China is using against America. We are talking about rare earths. China has announced restrictions on export of 7 rare earth elements. First, what exactly are rare earths? Rare earth metals are a prized commodity used in various technologies, including smartphones, electric vehicles, electronic displays, wind turbines, so on. The thing is, they are crucial for technology that will end up playing a very important role in the future as well. They are extremely important for the tech race, and China is well aware of that. And its dominance of the rare earth supply chain is something that Beijing could use as a weapon. And the extent of dominance is huge, by the way. Do you know how much of the global mined rare earth production China accounts for? As per the International Energy Agency, that figure stands at 61%. And as far as control over the processing stage is concerned, it's 92% of the global output. Do you know what Xi Jinping called rare earths back in the year 2019? A vital strategic resource. And they are indeed. And given the reliance that America and other countries have on China for these metals, China could use this a lot more to its advantage. And where does the US stand as far as rare earths are concerned? While America's dependence on rare earth imports from China has come down over the years, it's still a long way to go. There are concerted efforts being made to have its own domestic rare earth supply chain, but the road ahead is far too long. Also, extraction and processing is not easy. It's also expensive. On Tuesday, US President Donald Trump ordered a probe into potential new tariffs on all US critical minerals imports. It's a major escalation in his dispute with global trade partners and an attempt to pressure the industry leader China. Trump said in the order that U.S. dependence on mineral imports raises the potential for risks to national security, defense readiness, price stability, and economic prosperity and resilience, quote unquote. And in response, China's foreign ministry has said on Wednesday that artificial intelligence in the supply chain violates the laws of the market economy and international trade rules. The Commerce Secretary has been asked to report his findings to the President within 180 days, including on whether to impose tariffs. And were the U.S. President to then impose a tariff on a country's critical minerals, the rate would supersede the reciprocal tariffs that Trump imposed early this month, according to the White House. All this at a time when the trade war between America and China is only intensifying. China now reportedly faces up to 245% tariff on imports to the U.S. Where are things headed between the world's two biggest economies? A lot depends on the answer to that question.
Hello and welcome. You are watching Gravitas Plus. I'm Molly Gambhir. Samarium, terbium, scandium. Do these names sound familiar to you? Now, it's quite possible that they do not, but they have very much been a part of your lives all along in more ways than one. They are rare earth elements. Having made their way into pretty much all aspects of modern technology by now, rare earth elements have taken center stage amid the US-China trade showdown. In fact, they are crucial weapons that China is using in this war, hitting America where it hurts a lot. Rare earth elements have been called Beijing's trump card in the standoff following the Trump tariffs onslaught. China announced restrictions on export of 7 rare earth elements as part of its retaliation against President Trump's tariffs. The new restrictions apply to 7 of 17 rare earth elements, and they require companies to secure special export licenses to export the minerals and magnets. Donald Trump has asked the Commerce Department to come up with ways to increase U.S. production of critical minerals and bring down the reliance on imports. But where do things stand right now? What are rare earth elements? Why are they so important? Here's what you need to know. Rare earth metals are a prized commodity, to say the least. These minerals are used to make weapons, electronics, a wide range of consumer goods. They are used in smartphones, electric vehicles, electronic displays. They are crucial for making magnets that go into electric motors, used for cars, electronics, robots, turbines. Rare earth magnets are used in just about everything, from drones to electric vehicles. The list is long. You get the point. They are almost everywhere. And here's what you might not know. These metals are not exactly rare. In fact, they are present in abundance in the Earth's crust. So why are they called rare exactly? Because of the nature of the process to make them fit for use in industrial applications. You see, these prized metals are commonly found in the Earth's crust, but they tend to be spread thin around the Earth's crust in small quantities and mixed together or with other minerals. Basically, what makes things challenging is that they are tough to extract at low cost and in a way that is favorable to the environment. Larger deposits are tough to find and expensive to extract. And what kind of an environmental impact are we talking about? For that, we need to dig deep into what the process looks like. Processing rare earths often involves the use of solvents, which can produce toxic waste. And what about techniques that are environmentally friendly? While more environmentally friendly technologies are being developed as of now, they are not widely used. Like we said, given how widely rare earth minerals are used, any moves related to their supply are bound to have wide-ranging implications. For example, the automotive sector. Already, the restrictions imposed by China have triggered concern and big questions like, will the result be auto shortages? Will we see limited inventories? Will there be disruption in automotive production? China's moves on rare earths come with far-reaching implications. They are also crucial for America's defense and tech industries. The US government has stockpiles of some rare earths, but not enough to supply its defense contractors in perpetuity. And that is just a sample of how important these minerals really are. Not just in the present. They are crucial for technology that will play an important role in the future as well. They are extremely important for the tech race, and China is well aware of that.